This case takes us deep into a courtroom where patience runs thin and manipulation meets justice head-on. The defendant, David Gonzalez, thought he could outsmart the system, pretending not to speak English, demanding interpreters, and wasting the court's time and money. But today, the judge has had enough. What starts as a routine hearing quickly turns into a fiery showdown filled with disbelief, frustration, and one of the most brutally honest rants you'll ever hear from the bench. We're about to watch a judge unravel the truth piece by piece, exposing how one man's arrogance and gamesmanship collide with the dignity of the justice system. It's sharp, raw, and surprisingly personal. So buckle up, because this isn't just about language barriers, it's about respect, accountability, and the cost of playing games in court.
I cannot believe you did this. I know you're sitting there smirking again. Pardon me? Go ahead and appeal. And I hope the record's abundantly clear, because you've had fun in the system. You have no respect for the system. Go ahead and appeal. Like I'm afraid. Give me a break. David Istelart Gonzalez, 25W86565.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael, representing the defendant, stands to my right.
Name.
David Istelart Gonzalez.
Your name.
Mauricio Fernandez de Córdoba, Your Honor.
And you are a certified interpreter in Spanish, correct?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay. And your name, Mr. Lucas.
My name is Carl Lucas.
You understand English. Don't play with me. I'm not a toy. Now go out and we're
Right here, the judge cuts through the nonsense. Gonzalez suddenly starts understanding and responding in English after insisting for weeks that he needed an interpreter. Think about that: taxpayer money spent, court time wasted, and now the truth slips out mid-hearing. This is the kind of courtroom twist that makes your jaw drop. The judge's reaction isn't just anger, it's disappointment. He's realizing this defendant has been manipulating the system, pretending to struggle with English just to buy time or gain sympathy. Viewers, what would you do if you were in that judge's seat? Stay calm or call him out the same way?
either setting this for bench, we're setting it for jury, the prosecutor's dismissing it, or there's going to be some other form of resolution today. Period. You intensely kicked his side view mirror, right? True or false? Why are you suddenly speaking English?
Because I'm getting confused with him.
Anybody force you to plead guilty or promise anything to induce you to plead guilty?
Yes.
And you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
This is the United States of America. You do have choices. You just, for the record, stated in English, I have no other choice, even though you've been telling me for 4 court appearances you can't speak English. You speak English well. I don't know why you've been playing with us. What did you tell me when you came in the courtroom and I asked who you were?
Was an interpreter for this case, Your Honor. Mr. Gonzalez told me that he doesn't really need me. I call it interpreter tonight, but yeah, the request was for the first appearance.
Did you tell him that? Yes?
Yes.
You told me you needed an interpreter.
Yes, I can answer now.
The whole courthouse has been telling me that you were capable of carrying on conversation with them. I don't know why you're smiling.
This is where the judge's tone shifts from questioning to pure disbelief. Gonzalez admits he can speak English after weeks of claiming otherwise. You can feel the judge's frustration boiling over as he lectures on honesty, respect, and the seriousness of the courtroom. Every interpreter costs hundreds per session, and the court has brought one in multiple times for Gonzalez. That's not just disrespect, that's wasting public resources. This VO shows how judges deal with manipulation, not by yelling, but by exposing hypocrisy. And let's be honest, the smirk on Gonzalez's face doesn't help his case. It's like watching someone dig their own grave with arrogance.
No. When it's your turn to talk, I'll tell you. The entire courthouse has been telling me for weeks that you're able to converse in English. You told me you needed an interpreter. If you want to play a game, I'll somehow figure out a way to give you permission to put a badminton court out back here, and you play out there. Go have fun. You don't bring interpreters in here because you want to be a wise guy. You don't come into a courthouse and act like you need an interpreter when you don't need an interpreter. Got it? You got it? How disrespectful. How incredibly misleading and disrespectful, Mr. Lark. You know the good news about this? This upsets me. I'm not going to treat you worse, but you will pay for every nickel that the court's incurred and interpreted. Do you understand that? You want to play another game? Figure out how much his fee is going to be.
The judge now takes control of the narrative. Instead of lashing out emotionally, he turns practical, ordering Gonzalez to repay every interpreter fee. That's $1,200 out of pocket for playing games. This is an important legal move. It's not vengeance, it's restitution. Courts have authority to recover unnecessary expenses caused by bad faith actions, and the judge is making a clear example here. It's his way of saying, if you waste the court's time, you pay for it. Moments like this remind us that the courtroom isn't just about verdicts, it's about accountability, integrity, and consequences that hit exactly where it hurts.
Today, I'm going to release the interpreter, Lisa, please. I want that included as well. You guys take your time. Go back and see, go over the report. Maybe there's some kind of an explanation that he's been taking English classes since the time he was arraigned back in July, and suddenly, he's capable of speaking English. Maybe there's some kind of an explanation for all of this. I sure hope so. You've been a smug guy with me from the beginnings, fellas. You want to be smug? You can be smug. This is not the place to be smug. This is serious business. This is very serious business. Go out. You still look like you're smiling to me, and I just can't even imagine. I cannot even imagine somebody looking smugly at the judge with a smile on your face after the judge just discovered, after bringing in interpreter after interpreter, that suddenly you wise up and you admit that you can speak English. I watched him say, "Follow me," and you didn't even hesitate. My court officer here, half an hour ago, 20 minutes ago, were you in the courtroom? He said that, and it was abundantly clear, but it's been kind of clear before. But see, I find it so outrageous and outlandish that somebody would look a judge in the eye and tell them they need an interpreter if they don't need an interpreter.
Now the tension peaks. The judge looks directly at Gonzalez, calling him smug and small. You can sense the disappointment dripping from every word. He's not just angry, he's embarrassed for the system. Imagine being in the courtroom at this moment, the silence, the discomfort, and the defendant still smiling like it's all a joke. This isn't your typical sentencing, it's a moral lecture in real time. The judge isn't only punishing the act, he's teaching a lesson about humility. And honestly, who else felt that secondhand cringe when the judge said, "I hope you enjoyed yourself"?
Give you the benefit of the doubt. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you got a lot of money too, because these interpreter fees, they're not charging $22.12 an hour. Go talk to him, Mr. Crawford. Sir, you're released. Thank you very much. My sincere apology that somebody forced us to contact you and bring you in here when you had nothing to be here for. Go take your time. Here, give him this, please. I need to get off of this bench right now. Keep smiling, Mr. Istelar. Keep smiling. I hope you're enjoying yourself. People against David Istelar Gonzalez, 25W836565.
Morning, Your Honor. Michael Crawford, representing the defendant. Sir, please state your name for the record.
Name. Your client pled to attempt MDOP back on August the 6th. The prosecutor dismissed the malicious destruction of property charge. I ordered a pre-sentence report. Have you had the opportunity to review the report with them, and are there any material additions, corrections, or deletion?
I've had an opportunity to review the report with my client, Your Honor, and there are no material additions or deletions to the request at the time. I find that we can apply this recommendation, and we ask the court to adopt it.
Mr. Lucas, your name?
My name is Carl Lucas.
All right, so I'm going to listen to what they have to say. They're urging me to adopt the recommendation. I'm going to go on to Mr. Istelar Gonzalez, and then I'm going to ask you if you have anything to say, okay?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
would you like to say anything?
You're speaking to me?
No, I'm asking Mr. Istelar Gonzalez.
Thank you, sir.
Is there anything you would like to say, Mr. Lucas?
I did submit a letter to the court demonstrating the damages that were done to my vehicle, and I paid to have those corrected. I just want reimbursement.
How much were the interpreter fees, Lisa? And I want you to estimate how much we're going to pay that gentleman today. I think it was $160 an hour. I don't know.
They charge $160 an hour with a 2-hour minimum and an $80 travel fee.
So that's $400 on my math.
Yeah, he's been here 3 times, so I figured it to be $1,200.
15 months.
Here comes the financial hammer. The judge totals every cost, fines, probation fees, interpreter charges, over $3,000 in penalties. This moment shows how justice has layers. It's not just you're guilty, it's a detailed breakdown of every consequence that follows your choices. From anger management classes to restitution for the victim, it's all designed to drive home a message: responsibility isn't optional. You can almost hear the exhaustion in the judge's voice as he recalculates fees, proof that even patience has limits in the courtroom. Would you say this punishment fits the manipulation, or do you think he deserved jail time instead?
Probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You change your address, your place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as direct. You're to attend the anger management program with follow-up. You're to obtain and maintain employment, provide proof. I see that you are working, making $2,000 a week. You're not to have any contact with the victim, Carl Lucas. You cannot write, phone, see, text, email, or communicate with him in any way, or have anybody else do any of those things for you on your behalf. You're not to possess firearms. You're not to possess dangerous weapons. You're to serve 4 days on the court work program. There's a $35 a day charge for that, for a total of $140. You're to pay fines $100, costs $100, $75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. So fines and costs are $325. You have probation fees of $300, bring the total to $625. You have attorney fees in this case of $100, bringing the total Let me just do my math here again. $325, $625, $725. You have court work program fees of $140 for a total of $865. I want to make sure that I'm getting the fees right, Lisa. You're to pay restitution through the court to the victim, Mr. Lucas. You're to pay through the court in the amount of $1,265.50. That brings your total to $2,130.50. You're to pay interpreter fees of $1,200. Your total here amounts to $3,330.50. If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for 45 days. You have 21 days to appeal. You have 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. If you violate, you're going to get 45 days, or you can get 45 days. Do you understand?
Yes.
You have all of this to pay.
That would mean a payment plan.
I'm not going to be very patient with you. Okay? How much do you have today?
$100.
I'm sorry?
$100.
You make $2,000 and you're single every week and you don't have more than $100?
That's the relatives outside.
And that's how a courtroom masterclass in accountability ends. The defendant tried to cheat the system, but the system fought back with facts, math, and a judge who refused to be played. Gonzalez walks away with probation, restitution, and thousands in fines, but more than that, he walks away publicly humbled. The judge made sure every word of that ruling was a reality check. Cases like this remind us, courtrooms are built on truth, and when you try to fake your way through it, justice has a way of finding you. If you found this case as jaw-dropping as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns that prove in this system, honesty isn't optional.
I hope you've enjoyed this little experience. I cannot believe you did this. I know you're sitting there smirking again.
It's not going to be.
Pardon me?
It's not going to be.
Go ahead and appeal. And I hope the record's abundantly clear. Because you've had fun in the system, you have no respect for the system. Go ahead and appeal. Like I'm afraid. Give me a break. Go ahead and laugh all you want. You're going to pay $100 a week. And if you need more time, you're going to have to come in here and talk to me. Okay? Let's all have a good laugh. Let's all have a good laugh with Mr. Instalart Gonzalez, beginning September 15th. $100 a week. Thinks he's funny, huh? You better show up for everything, Mr. Gonzalez. You don't, you go to jail. That'll be funny, huh? Have a great day.
Your Honor, just to be clear, his first $100 payment is due today, correct?
Yes.
So they're going to accept check
Yeah, we'll accept the check
or credit card.
or credit card, whatever you want. You get points.
Your card, look at it.
See what? What did he say, Mr. Crawford?
What did you say, Mr. Esquire?
Come on back here.
Come on back here.
That's what I said.
Right?
You're not going to see me in court.
Oh, no.
No, you get to go in front of another judge and play with them for a while. How's that? Enjoy your journey through the criminal justice system. Mr. Lucas,
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry that you had to listen to all of that. And just amazed that somebody. I don't know what's going on anymore, to be honest with you. But that was. I'm not surprised that his conduct elevated to the point that it did on the date of the offense. Let me just put it there. Have a great day, sir.